Oh, honey. They're going to make you do it. They're going to make you. You better prepare for it. They're going to make you. I know you don't want it, but you think you don't want it, but the universe is going, this is what's best for you. Gemini, welcome to your April 2023 general reading. So we're going to start off here with an oracle card, get the overarching energies, find out what's going on, and then we're going to do a Celtic cross, and we will get some details of what's going to happen. So let's get started here. Show me Gemini, please. Show me Gemini. You know, as I was prepping for your reading, I call it prepping. It's really not like what other people do. You know, some people meditate, and sometimes I have to meditate, but there's other times, because the thing is that it's like the universe is telling me, okay, it's time to do Gemini's reading. I mean, that's basically what it is that the universe goes, okay, it's time. It's kind of one of those things. So the thing is that, you know, this morning, and what I do in my mornings, you know, I get the kids ready for school or whatever. This week they have spring break, so I was just enjoying my coffee downstairs. And the universe goes, ding, 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 it's time to do Gemini's reading. So I'm like, okay, I better go upstairs. And like today I'm just tired. I'm tired. Even though I slept actually really well last night, I'm exhausted. And the thing is that I was sitting here and I was imagining to myself, which is ridiculous, imagining to myself telling you, because now I'm doing it, telling you about how it's like I've been through it. So the thing is that, and I was just like, yeah, I bet Gemini could really, you know, relate to that. And it feels like you've been through it. It feels like, I mean, I've been through it. I'm just like, oh, I'm exhausted. And it's almost like that feeling like, it's not one of those like bad feelings where you've been through just a bad thing and you're just like, fuck, that was exhausting. You know, that kind of thing. It's not like that. It's like when you just got back from your vacation. That's what it's like. You get back from your vacation and you need a vacation from your vacation. That's what it feels like. You're exhausted. You're like, I had a great time, but god dang, I'm exhausted. And so that's what it feels like. It's like, I just want to sit back on my couch. I want to sit back and veg and whatever. So that's the feeling that's coming through here for me. And now, sure, I may be feeling that personally a little bit, just because I tend to do that this day of the week. Just because, you know, working out. I've been working out really hard, and I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I get tired in the middle of the week, and it's the middle of the week that I'm recording this, so I bet Gemini could really relate to that. So apparently I had to say that. But then also I wanted to note that when I was getting everything started in here, you know, I was feeling like I needed to pull out my little skull head here. His name is Eddie. You know, like Iron Maiden's Eddie. And so this guy, if you want to see him, he's pretty cool, actually. He's made of desert, what's called desert rose, which is kind of a, I think it's a gypsum-based stone. He called my name at a stone show, you know, like a gemstone show in Maine, and he was just like, I'm going home with you. And I'm like, all right, because that's the only skull I own. I don't own skulls. Sure, I don't have anything against skulls or anything like that, but I'm just not real big into it. Just not me. And so, but this morning he's like, okay, you need to pay attention to me before doing this Gemini reading. So I'm like, all right. So I guess, you know, if you're relating to any of that stuff, maybe this reading's for you. Maybe you should pay attention. Let's see what's going on. Show me Gemini for April, please. Show me Gemini for April. Here we go. We've got deception. Ooh. Maybe you are going through it. Shoot. Deception. The act of somebody not telling the truth or withholding information or it assumes to another party, but the thing is that you can also be doing it to yourself. You can also be deceiving yourself. Deceiving yourself is like the hardest one, in my opinion. Sure, it hurts when other people deceive you, but when you realize that you've been deceiving yourself the whole time, that is the worst feeling. You're just like, how was I so stupid? Kind of one of those things. Let's see what's going on. Show me Gemini. All major placements. Collective. What's going on? For Gemini, April 2023, please. Gemini, April 2023. Show me Gemini. Okay, last one. Okay. Show me Gemini. Mix these up a little bit. I don't know what my children are doing downstairs, but I just heard a bang. Can you please stop? I don't know what they're doing, but I'm like, don't take down the house. Okay, so foundation. Ooh, 3 of Cups. 3 of Water. Wow, how does deception have to do with that? So 3 of Cups has to do with, a lot of times it can be one celebration of the cup. It speaks of joy of being around other people. That's what it speaks of. It speaks of joy of being around other people. You may hear some wind and stuff. We're supposed to have some major storms today. But anyways, Aquarius, like the Aquarius reading got like straight up a lightning and thunderstorm. So it suddenly got very dark. Anyway, so 3 of Cups speaks of the joy of, you know, your heart and your feeling and everything. So you're very focused on the joy of being with people, being around other people. This can talk about like, it can talk about like, you know, kind of coming together with other people, and everything. Can also talk about maybe reunion with somebody, but that's kind of sideways. So let's see what's the challenge here. What's going on? 2 of Swords, blocking it. There is that deception. Okay. Blocking the joy of being with other people, or with someone, or other people. Could be just people, who knows? But this is in the challenge position. I mean, this card by itself is willful blindness. Willful, I'm not looking at this. I don't hear you, la 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 la, that kind of thing, right? That's what this is. And it is that is causing you to not get this. The joy of being with other people. Blocking. What is it that we're blocking? We're going to find out. Show me what's on Gemini's mind. We've got King of Pentacles. You're like, I'm comfortable with where I'm at. Thanks. I'm a boss with where I'm at. I like it and I don't want to change it. This guy, he doesn't like to change at all. He doesn't like to change at all. So you're being remarkably, let me say stiff. Geminis are usually so quick and adaptable for things. And so that's why I'm saying remarkably stiff for you. Okay. A lot of people just take a while to just change and stuff like that. They don't like the process of change. But Geminis are really quick to be like, oh, that doesn't work. Let's do something else. So you guys are real quick to do that. And I admire that about you. I'm real quick to do that too. I just hate the whole freaking process. As most of us do. I can't stand it. You know, I know that this is going to turn out great, but I freaking hate the process. Well, what's happening is that you're straight up blocking coming together with something that has to do with heart. Using your strong pentacle energy, right? You're like, I am based here. And I'm not going to step outside of that. It's kind of one of those type of feelings. So, just want to make sure there's no tornado warnings. Okay. We're supposed to get tornadoes today. So, I'm like, I get excited for stuff like that. That's just me, though. Show me what's on in, Gemini's gut. Holy smokes, you got the Tower. Oh, you can see it coming. So, something major is changing. Something's changing here. This is sudden, major change to your life. I mean, it's life-changing. And your gut's going, you know you need to do this. You know what it is. And it has to do with the happiness of your heart, obviously. Otherwise, it wouldn't show up in conjunction with this stuff. It has to do with the happiness of your heart, being around other people or another person or something like that. And you are actively blocking it. Actively blocking it. You're like, nope, I'm finding my spot right here. But your gut's going, don't make me do something. The universe likes to be pushy. It's pushy. And so when you're supposed to do something, you're fucking supposed to do something. You know what I mean? And it's just like, if it's written in that you have to do it, you're going to do it. But that also means that it's written in that you got to learn the lesson to get yourself to do it, that kind of thing. And it's going to keep harassing you and harassing you and harassing you and harassing you and harassing you some more until you do it. So, what's in the passing energies? We've got the King of Cups. Oh, interesting. It's interesting that this is in the past. Or like passing energies or in the past. King of Cups, but you're looking at like a Three of Cups for like present energies, the base of the reading. Three of Cups. So it's like you never really got rid of the cup. But you think you did. You never really got rid of the cup, but you think you did. There was something in your past that you had very strong love. Something, someone in your past that you had very, very strong love for. There is something in your gut about whatever that is. Something in your gut saying, this is going to change. Whatever dynamic and whatever paradigm you guys are living in right now is going to change. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good. Don't know if what happened in the past was bad though, but the thing is that what you see in the past is the love you had, and it was this strong, safe love. When we clarify, we're going to see more about what that is. More of what that is and how that relates to this month, right? Because this is in the past. Two kings here. So real intense. Two kings, a tower. My goodness. Okay. What's the upcoming energies here? Three of Pentacles. Doing some work. It is a little bit of work. I mean, this talks about collaborating with people on like I'm going to say a professional level. Collaborating with people on a professional level and, you know, doing some stuff. This can also talk about generally doing work on yourself if this is more focused. Because a lot of times this reading right here, I make it all focused on you, okay? So you may be doing some inner foundational work for yourself. I don't know. We're going to find out because like this Two of Swords right here is strong. It is strong. You are just like, no, I'm not. There's a lot of no going on this month. There's a lot of no, but then there's also a lot of yes, a lot of forward movement for other signs. It's interesting. But you're just like, I don't really want to, but it's like the universe is about to force you. If I see judgment come out here, because with this tower in your gut right here, if judgment's coming out, the universe is about to force you. They're going to force you to address it. Let me see. What's surrounding? Five of Swords. You know, this can talk about self-deception right here. Five of Swords. Self-deception. Self-deception. You're deceiving yourself about this. Whatever this is. The Gemini I'm talking to knows what that is. It's what you've been telling yourself, like, no, I'm not going to do that. No. No. You know, kind of one of those things. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But deep down inside you, in that little back part of your heart and mind, I'm going to say your heart, you want to. You want to. But your practical side, your King of Pentacles side, right? Your practical side says, I'm not doing that. Oh, hell no. No, But your heart goes, oh, but I want to. It's like a taboo idea. It's very taboo. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Unachievable. It's like it's something that's like this bright, shiny object that you know you'll never receive. It's kind of like that. So whatever this is, it has to do with that. Okay. This can be self-sabotage. So self-sabotage, self-deception. Deception. You're telling yourself something. You're telling yourself something to keep you in this state of self-deception. We're going to find out what that is, because that's what I like to do. What's the unseen factor? King of Swords. Oh, nice. I like that energy. Yet another king. Look at all this strong energy. We've got King of Pentacles, King of Water, King of Air. So King of Swords. Boy, unseen energy. You're going to logic your way through this. And then you're going to be pissed because you proved that you should do it. You're going to logic your way through this. You're going to go through it right through the brain. Yep, I'm this. Oh, shit. It's going to be like that. I laugh because I've done that to myself. And I was like, crap, I was trying to disprove this whole thing. I was trying to be like, okay, this is the reason I shouldn't do this. This, and what's that? Oh, no. Yes, we'll get, again, more details regarding that. So that's what I'm seeing here at this point. What's the hopes and fears for Gemini here? We've got Strength. This card's popping out a lot. Strength. Very Leo energy. Very Leo. Of course, we got Scorpio here. We've got Capricorn. A lot of Capricorn lately, too. And of course, you guys. This could be you. You don't see yourself. Could be that. Anyways, hopes and fears and strength. We've got... Okay. I want to make sure there's no tornado alerts. Yeah, we're going to have issues here. Strength. So hopes and fears. What you're doing is you're hoping that you have the strength to get through this. You're hoping that you have the strength. It's like you hope you have the strength to kind of resist it. It's like you hope that you have the strength to resist it, but at the same time you fear resisting it completely because your heart would be so disappointed. It's like that. Could be dealing with a Leo too. Or Leo placements, whatever. Doesn't matter, you don't have to. It talks about force of will. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Show me the outcome. Magician. Ooh, look at that. This guy's the ultimate creation type energy. Sure, the Fool is there too. The Fool is there too. Fool is 0 in the tarot deck, but this is number 1. This is the guy that follows. The Fool is... Let me just explain this here real quick. The Fool is the power behind the... Oh... I just pinned something together of my studies. Anyway, so the Fool is the creation energy, if that makes sense. This guy is the actual creator. This is the one that directs it. So the Fool energy, you talk about somebody who's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. It's that ambition of motion, of forward motion of let's do it. Let's start this thing. And so it puts that intention of energy towards something. This is the guy that takes that energy and goes, I'm going to put it in here. And I'm going to do it this way. So that's what this guy does. Oh. Okay. So it reminds me of this dream that I had. And that's why I paused. Because I was like, oh. Reminds me of a dream I had where I dreamt that... Anyways, It's a long dream. I'm not going to bother. I've already like wasted your time with how I felt this morning. So you're going to be creating, you're going to be taking some sort of forward motion that you have going on here. Forward motion energy. This could be that deception energy that you have going on. You could be taking that and maneuvering it and changing it, moving things around. Again, we're going to talk about what's going on with this, get some clarification of what's happening. This is fascinating. There's been look at that, strength on the split too. Maybe strongly dealing with somebody who has Leo placements, for sure. Seeing that everywhere. Leos are just getting out there. Whores. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But if you watch all the readings from this month, Leo's in almost every single one of them. I'm like, what's going on? I love Leos. I have a Leo moon, so, you know. Maybe it's me. I'm just kidding. So let's see what's going on. 3 of Cups. What's this? Show me 3 of Cups, please. It's getting a little warm in here. It's a little bit sweaty, humid. It's like 70 degrees outside, in which we never have that kind of heat here. Not at this time of year. 70 degrees and stupid humidity. Stupid humidity because of the heat coming up from the Gulf. Oh my goodness. So I'm just like, wow, could use a breeze right now. All right. Good thing we have AC in this state. I didn't in Maine. Oh my goodness. Maine has Bangor, Maine has very similar weather here. It's more humid. And I always needed a fan. I'm like, oh, I'm such a sissy when it comes to humidity. It's stupid. All right. Why am I talking to you so much? I'm like, I'm here to just talk to Gemini, that's all. Show me the 3 of Cups, please. Let's get to business. Let's focus here. 3 of Cups. Now you see why my channel is titled Laughing Lotus. I'm always laughing at my shit. All right. 3 of Cups. Okay, 4 of Swords. What else? 4 of Swords. So there's something that you've been silent from, like you haven't had contact. Because like that, I mean, 3 of Cups talks about like collaboration with people. 4 of Swords talks about staying away from people. So you're coming from a space of having been away from something. Show me, what else? Judgment. There it is. Oh, look at that 2 of Swords also right there, but I'm not taking it. Judgment. Oh, honey. They're going to make you do it. They're going to make you. You better prepare for it. They're going to make you. I know you don't want it, but you think you don't want it, but the universe is going, this is what's best for you. Show me what else. One more. The universe always knows better than we do. Always. What? What is it? What is it? Come on, last one. Here we go. All right. We've got the 7 of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so the 3 of Cups, talking about coming together with somebody, or like, you know, joy of heart, spending time with people, maybe with a specific person, with this King of Cups here, maybe with a specific person. It's talking about focusing on moving from a state. Yeah, I'm like sweating. I'm going to have to get a fan. It talks about moving from a state of silence and healing. Because you're blocking. And Judgment. Seven of Wands can also be a blocking thing. Talking about like boundaries and stuff like that. Seven of Wands does talk about boundaries, like in blocking. Like a silence and a blocking. But something's happening with this Judgment card. Something is happening with this Judgment. It's like you've made this decision. No, that's not right. You're moving from a space of not having had any discussion with this person or whatever this is. Moving from a space of separation, a space of keeping to yourself, and something's changing it and forcing it to come back in. There's some sort of divine action for here. I don't think this is your decision to block. I don't think that at all. I could see where some tarot readers would think that. Especially since the challenge is the Two of Swords. Thing is, that's the challenge, which means that's the problem, which means that there's something coming in to try to pull you out of that. Because the universe would not identify it as the challenge if it wasn't one. That's my logic about this. There is some sort of divine action coming in to either reunite you or connect you with someone, something that brought joy to your heart, okay? Brought joy to your heart that you are actively blocking. You want nothing to do with it. You're like, because I'm happy over here. And that over there worries me. It'll change this. It threatens my pentacle. It threatens my stable space, my healing space that I've set up here with this Four of Swords. It threatens my space. Now, the thing is that if this is somebody that, like, you know, like beat the shit out of you or something like that, it's not that person. It's not that, okay? This is somebody you loved, like, heavily. You were totally in love with. It was not a trauma bond. It wasn't anything like that. So, show me the Two of Swords. Tell me more about this challenge. Why is this so difficult? For forward motion for Gemini. What's this? Two of Swords. Oh. We've got Magician again. Ace of Swords. All these matter. Okay. I love tarot. It's just so wonderful. So, what's making it so difficult is a realization here. We've got the Ace of Swords, Magician, King, and Queen of Swords. Look at that right there. This King and Queen of Swords right here. That is some strong mental block. You're just like, oh, hell no. That kind of thing. Strong mental block. You're cutting this out. This Ace of Swords. This realization in regards to what you're seeing in your gut. What's coming. Look at that. Magician. Magician. You see it coming. You see it coming. You know the universe is bringing it. You know it. You know it. And you're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because I'm smart. King and Queen of Swords. King of Swords. King and Queen of Swords. You're just like, that doesn't make logical sense. Why would that happen? Why? And the universe is like, because I'm here to shake your stuff up. That's what the universe does. Show me King of Pentacles. That's what the universe does. It'll shake you up. Alright, show me King of Pentacles, please. Woo. Five of Pentacles. You're cool with being separate. That's right. You're cool with being on your own. Page of Swords. Look at that. Five of Swords, too. Coming out, and that's surrounding you. Let's see if we can get another card here. Page of Swords. You know, you're just like, you're cool with standing back and watching. You're cool. You're cool. Yeah. Stepping back to a page. It's kind of like, it's like you're cool with not being in that King or Queen of Swords space. You're cool with just moving back down to a page because you're separate. Putting very little effort into thoughts on this stuff. You're cool with that. What else? You're just like, I don't want to put any, if I don't put any energy into this, it'll just disappear. It's like that. Lots of swords here, Gemini. Lots of air energy, lots of thinking. Seven of Swords. Here's your deception. You might be watching them. And you might be just, you know, okay with just watching them. You might be watching them. Page of Swords typically does talk about observation. And right here is sneakiness. Seven of Swords. Sneakiness. You're okay with staying separate. Because you're okay with just kind of standing back and watching. But you have to be kind of sneaky about it. Kind of sneaky about it. I don't know if it's sneaky for yourself, or sneaky for someone else, or sneaky for the person you're watching. Did I just say cat? Yeah, I did. Okay. Or sneaky for someone else, you know. But it's something where it's like you kind of hide from yourself and hide from the reason. Deception. Hide from the reason why you're watching in the first place. If that's you. If that's you that you're watching this person, you're hiding from why you're watching them in the first place. You know why. King of Cups. Love. Show me the Tower here. What's the Tower? In Gemini's gut intuition here. Show me the Tower. What's happening? What's this Tower? Ooh. So it's your card that came out, the Lovers. Oh boy. Oh my. You know it. You know it. What else? What else? I love seeing strong energies like that. Oh, it's fabulous. It's great. It's intense and I kind of like that. Not kind of, I like it a lot. Show me what else for this Tower. What is it? I hear a lover's bond. Very strong, strong soul bond. And you know it. What's going on with this? Tell me more. The Sun, everything that makes you happy. You know that this is everything that makes you happy. What else? Another Leo card, by the way. What else? That's the only card that came out. Yeah, okay. One more. Look at all these strong cards for this. Nope. Show me. One more. Mm-mm. Flip it. I like it when it flips. What comes out? There we go. Thank you. Page of Wands. Uh-huh. Okay. So the Tower in your gut. And there's the realization. So it's a very strong lover's bond. Okay. This is someone you are soul tied to. This is someone you have written in actions with in this lifetime. Your interactions with this person have always been written. So the thing is that you have no control over what happens in this. None. None. And that's probably what bothers you, because the King of Pentacles does not like to give up control. He loves his control. But the thing is that this is a bond that brings you so much joy and happiness. It brings light to your dark. And this right here, they are your spark. They are your spark of creativity. Your spark of inspiration. They help you feel like you're more you. They help you feel like you're more you. And something major is changing in regards to this person. Because the thing is that when you have lovers bonds, a lot of times you'll come together and then you'll separate and then you come back together separate. You know, you could separate and come back together multiple times. It could just be like once or twice. So the thing is that this could be somebody that was from years and years and years ago. You know what I mean? It could be that, but also could be someone that you were separated with from a past life. I don't know. It's really up to how you're seeing this. Could even be that, and you just happen to recognize them. So there's possibility of recognition, but you're just like, I don't really want to see that. I don't want to see that because you're comfortable with where you're at. The thing is about where you're comfortable, where you're at, you're settling. You're settling for your current situation. So, all right, let's do this here. Show me this King of Cups. What's this with the past? King of Cups. What is this? Here's that Fool energy. What I just heard was you decided to try something new. We have 8 of Pentacles. May have been somebody you worked with. Like in a work type situation. Or some sort of, work of some sort. Project. What else? Okay, what popped in my mind was you decided to try something new with somebody that you worked with, and you caught feelings from it. You caught feelings. Show me. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. So we've got, so the Fool, 8 of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. With this, I'm sorry, I'm listening to my children wrestle downstairs, which I can't stand. Because last time, when this happens, somebody always ends up injured with their face smashed on the table or something. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and yeah, you became intensely loyal to them. You were a stabilizing factor. I don't know where that's coming from. You were a stabilizing factor for them. You were their grounded energy that they needed. One moment. I have to go and control my children. Okay. You'd think I had 2 boys, but I don't. I have a boy and a girl. My daughter's the oldest. And they like to sit here and wrestle and do all, and my little one, he's only 6, so he likes to, wrestle around and do stuff. And it's not like we don't with like dad or whatever. But he insists on doing it with his sister, and somebody always gets injured because they take it too far. Oh, it just makes me mad. Okay. You were a stabilizing factor for them. Stabilizing factor. There was somebody that you worked with. So it was something that you were trying something new with this Fool card. Something where there was just like, you were trying something new. You didn't expect it, I feel like. You didn't expect to catch feelings for this person. You did not. What's popping out here? The Hanged Man. But you were stuck and couldn't do anything about it. That gives a little bit more to this story here. You were stuck and couldn't do anything about it. Huh. Okay. Show me this 3 of Pentacles. What's this for the upcoming energies here? 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. Realizing you have options. Rebuilding that entryway. It's an interesting thing. Okay. The Hermit. You're working on your foundation. What else? You're working on your foundation. You're working on whether you can even accept this or not. And you're willing to act, and at the upcoming energy is where you're actually willing to work on that. What do I actually want? I have to sneeze, excuse me. One more. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Getting out of your comfort zone. Excuse me, goodness. Working on, with what you'd like to work with. Trying to, because we've got like this Pentacles. So we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Queen, and we've got the Knight here. We've got all these here. The King of Pentacles, it was the biggest reason why you were holding back. So the Queen of Pentacles may be expressing something similar. You could also be working with a current relationship that you're in, which may be the biggest reason why you're like, no, I'm not allowing this to happen. I mean, that makes perfect sense to me. I'm not allowing this to happen because I already have a Queen of Pentacles. I don't need to change this stuff. I don't want to. Something deep down in your heart, though, says you do. Now, that doesn't mean you should. I'm not saying that you should. I'm not making any opinion on this at all. I'm just trying to show you what you're looking at. Because you know what? With these type of situations, especially with lovers connections, that card is known as the choice. It's a fork in the road. To make the decision on what you want. Make the decision on what you actually want. Is the road that you're on satisfactory? Perfectly 100% satisfactory? Or are you willing to try something new and break pattern? So I think that's the biggest thing, is you're starting to like look at your options and decide what you want in regards to yourself and your life in general. Yourself and your life in general. Should I continue to reject this? Should I continue to do that? Is this wise? Because the universe is going, hello. With the universe saying hello, King of Cups, you're starting to listen and be like, well, maybe I should consider it. At least consider. It is still a choice. But the universe is demanding that you consider it. Demanding it. They're not demanding that you go for this. They're demanding that you consider it. Alright, show me this Five of Swords. What's this? With the energy surrounding Gemini. Five of Swords, please. Show me the Five of Swords. Six of Swords. You're like, I've moved on from this. Oh. King of Wands. That's another king for you. Look at that. Holy shnikes. You have all the kings on the board here. Real strong energy. Boy, you've got a strong personality. Strong personality that you may be hiding. With all this deception stuff. You may be hiding your strong personality, and this person brings it out. Oh, okay. This person brings it out in you. This person brings out the real you. This is you. Lovers card, Gemini. Unseen Factor, King of Swords. This is also Gemini. You don't see yourself. Oh. Okay. That makes perfect sense, really. So it's like, so you may be in a position in your life right now, Gemini, that you are like, everything's great and fine and dandy, you know, King of Pentacles, we're settled with our house and home and jobs and this, and we've got kids, blah, 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 blah. But you may find yourself asking yourself and feeling guilty about it, asking yourself, is this all? Is this it? Is this everything that this life is meant to be? And the universe is answering you. The universe is answering you, and that answer is no. There's more. And you, oh I have this weirdest feeling here. Okay. You wrote into your life here. You wrote into your life someone who is a catalyst. Someone who comes in to help you change into the real you that you deserve to be. And that you want to be. You know you want it. But you're afraid that you're going to lose everything that you had built up in the process. The thing is that I want you to know that you're not going to lose everything. You know, it's not like you're going to go poor. You know, it's not like that. 8 of Wands. It's not like you're going to go poor. It's not like you can't rebuild it. And it's not. And the thing is that wouldn't you want to build something where it's all you? It's your authentic you. The authentic you that you've discovered over the years. That you've kept deep down under because you've been in a position where the people surrounding you know the old you. And the new you, they kind of fight. You know? Okay, back to this 5 of Swords here. 5 of Swords. Mental conflict. Potentially self-sabotage. We've got 6 of Swords, King of Wands, 8 of Wands. You're like, I've walked away from my wands, my passion, my fire in life. I've walked away from that. I've moved on. I've settled myself. But with this 8 of Wands right here, what this says to me is that I have my wands. It's like, but I have them in the chute. I have it in the chute is what came in my head. It's like having cannons at the ready. Having cannons at the ready. You're ready to let those wands go at a moment's notice. You just need the reason. You just need the reason. And you're like, that's not the reason. Yes, it is. That is the reason. Show me this King of Swords for the unseen factors. Show me more. Unseen factors of the situation. We have 6 of Wands, confidence issues. Confidence. Because you're trying to see yourself. What else? Oh, almost. Show me more. I love when there's like a deep hidden meaning like that. I love that. I love it. Maybe I'm looking too deep, but it's fun. I'm a Scorpio, can't help myself. Alright, show me King of Swords. What else? King of Swords. Show me. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, 10 of Pentacles and the Magician again. We have the Magician out here 3 times. The guiding of the energy that's behind you. Okay, so unseen factors, King of Swords. I'm going to say this is you, okay? This is like the real you, right? You don't see yourself. Why? Because confidence things, maybe some ego or ego issues. And when I say ego, I don't mean like arrogance stuff. What I'm saying is I'm saying like shadow stuff. Because like you have you have 3 parts to yourself, right? 3 parts to yourself. My fingers are like tight. You have your soul, your ego, and yourself. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Okay? The Holy Trinity. And the thing is that ego is your attachment to emotions and old memories, old emotional attachments, even current emotional attachments. And this ego side is what brings up all these insecurities and what makes you hold on to and latch onto something. The soul is what guides you forward, you know, as far as like using love and acceptance and that kind of thing. And then you, in between, you balance the two. You balance the two so that you can still have a human experience, but with both sides, the duality, right? So the thing is that I think that there's ego or potentially shadow problems. It's not the devil. The devil comes up for a lot of shadow work type of things. It's not the devil, so it's not like bad stuff, but it's just like you're very, very proud and attached to your pentacle energy, this King of Pentacles type stuff that's going on right here. Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Pentacles, very attached to that. And so you have a hard time creating something different. You have a hard time creating something different for yourself because you're attached to that. And I get it, because the thing is that I'm kind of like that too. You know, like, I will sacrifice my love space so that I am safe at home. I have a safe place to live, that I can afford to live, that kind of thing. And you may be like that too. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out there who are pretty cool with a nomadic life. I'm not like that. And there's probably a lot of people that aren't. Look at that devil coming out. Look at that ego. So that's confirmation right there to me of what I was just saying. When somebody, when something threatens your heart, I'm going to say threatens your heart space, kind of like this King of Cups lovers connection is doing, threatens your heart space, you start holding on to that pentacle. And you're like, whoa, I've got all this safe space over here. Don't make me stray from this. It would take a really strong connection to somebody and strong circumstances for it to potentially break you out of that. And so that's what is going on here. Potentially strong situations and circumstances that may break you out of it. And you're holding on to it going, don't. Even though you know for a fact you could recover just fine. Because really, if you're that comfortable in your pentacle space, you don't worry about being ripped out from it, because it'll take care of itself, right? It always has. It will take care of yourself. But the thing is that you like to stay in your space, just like we all do. We don't like change. A person is far more likely to be like, I'm going to stay here until, you know, my kid graduates or something like that. You know, that kind of thing. Kitty just like nudged my leg. What is that, you weirdo? All right, show me the Strength card. Hopes and fears. Strength card. Oh, Two of Cups. Strength card again. Oh, and the Star. Okay. Wow. You hope for this and you fear for it. And you fear it. You do feel this. You do feel it. You can tell. You know. Because we've got the Two of Cups, Strength, and the Star. You have a lot of hope with this Star card. A lot of hope in regards to this situation. We've got the Strength card again. Oh. Oh, you're hoping that they agree with you. You're hoping that... Is the issue that you feel like you might be rejected? Is that what it is? Is that the issue? Because since we have the Strength card out here twice... This is telling me that you're hoping that they would agree to the partnership. You're hoping that they would agree to the partnership. To get, you know, to connect again. Right? You're hoping they would agree to it. But you fear it at the same time. Because of that pentacle connection you've got going on. So here we are, yeah, the attachments and the fear. So one piece of it is that, one, you're attached to your pentacle. And two, you're worried that they wouldn't accept you in the first place. How do you know that? Why would you think that? Well, we're going to dig into that. Show me the Magician, please. Show me the Magician. Show me the Magician, please. Judgment. Here's that divine action coming in. That divine moment coming in. Divine timing. It's coming right in with that Magician. It's happening. It's going to happen. And you're going to come across a situation with this person where you're going to be forced to do something about it. Or forced to make a choice. Make the choice. What do you want? Your Four of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Okay, so it's going to come up. So it's going to come up for you, and it's going to force you to choose. And what they're saying with these cards is that when that situation shows up for you, Gemini, that's going to be your chance to hold on to where you're at and not move forward at all. Not move forward or change anything in your life. If you're cool with where everything's at and you don't want to change it, there's nothing that you feel can be improved upon or you even want to improve upon or anything like that, that time is the moment you need to make the choice. When that comes up, so something's coming up, some sort of event, whatever, maybe you'll run across this person, I don't know. Something will happen where you'll be, the divine universe will drop them on your lap and you will be forced to choose. Do I want to speak with this person or do I not? If you choose to speak with them, this is coming back in. If you choose not to and you hold back, Four of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, your life will not change and the universe will stop bothering you. And you lose everything that has to do with this. Wow. That's intense. They're forcing you to address your fears. Forcing you to address your fears. If you have concerns that they will not want to talk to you, it's going to force you to address that to get this. And get this. Happiness. Sunshine and rainbows, happiness. So the thing is that you have to address your fears in order to get this. Now the thing is, if you can't address your fears, or nor do you want to, stay where you're at. Fork in the road. This is your fork in the road coming up. Because here it is. But if you want it, or at least you want to explore it, you have to, you're going to see the opportunity. You won't be able to miss it because the universe will shove it in your face. Okay? You will see the opportunity. You have to take it. You have to actively take it. This person will not come up to you. They won't. The universe is forcing you to overcome your fears. Forcing you to overcome your fears. And the ball is in your court. So the thing is that if you want it, you have to go for it. You have to take steps toward it. You've been watching them all this time. You've been watching them all this time. Why? Why have you been watching? Because you love them. Even though your pentacle is so amazing, you know, your pentacle situation that you have going on right now is so amazing, yet you still look outwards and you look to them. You have to reach out. You have to come forward. Otherwise, it'll never happen. But I think it's not going to be one of those situations where, like, you know, you can choose to send an email or something like that. I don't think it's one of those things. I think it's actually going to be one of those things where you see that person in front of your face. Maybe not like right in front of you, but maybe across the parking lot or something like that, right? Maybe you see this person at the grocery store, or I don't know, something. You see them, but they don't see you. Because I can assure you, with this type of connection, if they saw you, they would want to talk to you. And they would come over and say, hey, how's it going? Just to say hi. And now you have to have the courage to do the same. I feel like you already know that this person is willing to reach out and do things like that. I feel like you know this. So the thing is that now it's up to you to show that you're just as interested. If you want it. If you don't want it and you want to stay with where you're at and continue just watching and not getting anything out of it, you can. You can. But I have a feeling that the Gemini I'm talking to is really considering it. Really considering it. All right, Gemini. I think we've kind of unearthed just about everything that we need to unearth here. So thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. That's what I've got for you this month. Leave it in the comments with your feedback if this is you. I'm curious as anything, of course. And I hope to see you next time.